last time that we met, we talked a lot about the things that were frustrating us outside of school and the things that were making us stressed outside of school. And we started talking about strategies that we could use to kind of help us to relax and calm down, right? And we started talking about some of those things. So I want to revisit that and come up with a solid list of the things that we're going to do if we're feeling stressed, uncomfortable, angry, frustrated, things that help us. So let's start just generally things that we do in life, in and outside of school.
If you get mad at somebody and they're yelling at you, just say whatever you want in your head.
Oh, okay. Got it.
When I'm angry, I think, I feel like I want to punch somebody or anything, but then you shouldn't. So what I do is just like punch a pillow. I don't know.
Okay. So punch something safe. What else?
Just relax. Just let it flow over you. Just zone it out.
Okay, but how do we do that? Do we, I think I've mentioned this to you guys before. You laughed at me when I mentioned the let's count to 10 quietly. And you guys said, what are you, crazy? So give me something that you can do.
The issues that my friends and I talk about in our groups that we have with our guidance counselor all come from our school experiences every day. I can talk about things without having to be buttoned up and formal, and talking in the group is much easier because I'm with my friends. They share the same experiences with me. I don't have to be talking to adults all the time.
Okay, but if you were angry, let's say you were the one that was angry, then what?
I don't ever take it out like a little kid, not anymore, like yelling and screaming at them.
How did you make that change? Just growing up?
I've developed a lot of tools in my groups with Ms. Martinez that help me deal with issues, like techniques that she teaches us to remain calm or to not be angry. I use them a lot, almost on a daily basis.
Let's talk about, you just said writing. Talk to me about that. Writing your feelings
poems
in...
and songs.
Thoughts. I write rap songs.
Okay.
And I draw pictures sometimes.
That's an awesome one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Drawing. Okay, these are all super. Let me tell you my concern, okay? I love all these. Let's talk about when we're in school. What are some other things that we can do? When we're lucky, kids really do take the tools that we teach them in the group and they go use them out in their life. Like the group today, we come up with strategies. Some of the kids will throw that in the trash and some will use it. Some will put it right on their notebook and use it. And so, you know, kids get different things out of the group. And it's also, my biggest thing is building relationships with the kids, because that's my way of getting to know them. So if anything does come up in the future, they know they have a safe person that they can come talk to. And they do build relationships with the other kids in the group that they hadn't had before. And it's also a way for me to help with teachers, because I can say to the teachers, well, this happened in group today, this is something that they're dealing with, just be ready that it might be coming to you, or this is what I've said to them, does that work for you? Is there anything you want me to take back to the group? So it's a matter of keeping kind of everyone on the same page. Okay, I wonder how we can work it out. I mean, my goal.
If we can get him to come in and talk to me, then, you know, I can bring that up or give him some other solution, because for him, I think talking to the adult is the problem.
Okay.
And so.
Okay, I think that would be perfect.
Right.
I think that, you know, as long as the work's getting done. I think sometimes, again, I think teachers blame themselves sometimes when kids aren't responding or acting the way that they would hope. And I think that we need to, again, look at each kid as an individual and figure out how we can approach that kid. So I would suggest that teachers use all the resources in the building to try to figure out who knows what. If a kid comes to me with an issue, I'll go to everybody who works with that kid, and I'm going to gather all the information that I can to best support that kid. So I would ask the teachers to use all the resources and realize that they're not alone. I don't want them to feel like they're going it alone, because that can be a really hard feeling.
Some teacher doesn't understand you. Like, you're trying to do what you think is the best for yourself, but then with the right way. But then some teachers just doesn't, like, they don't know what you're doing, you know? Being
Angry. You can certainly, and we're going to talk about this, communicate your feelings in an appropriate way to teachers and tell them that you're upset or you're mad or you're angry.
Can I?
But go.
Seriously. Some teachers, I'm scared to talk to some teachers because they're so intimidating. There's nothing I can do. Like this,
You feel powerless.
I feel
powerless, and it's so unfair.
got more
It's
advantages-
so
advantages.
unbelievably unfair. What are you gonna do against the teacher? The teacher owns you.
Okay? You feel like you can't do anything back. Is it that way with all teachers?
With teachers like our English teacher and our math teacher, they listen to you, they help you out, they sit there the hours that it takes till you understand. So there.
Right. But does she want kids to do the best that they can?
I really don't understand why she cares so much. I
Well,
understand.
so you're
but-
saying she cares.
Well, she cares, but in the worst way.
Okay. So it's the way that she approaches the students that you feel is, it's not where she's coming from, it's how she,
Presents herself. Good things to remember when you're teaching 7th grade boys is this sounds very, 7th and 8th grade middle school boys, it sounds very corny, but you need to listen. I mean, how many times have you guys been told that? But really, you need to listen to what these kids are going through because sometimes they might come off as being angry or resentful, but it might be something else that's going on. Try to hear them out. They might want to talk to you about something, and if they feel uncomfortable coming to you, then it'll be really hard to get any connection with the kid.